Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are making arroz con dulce or rice pudding. Arroz con dulce is a typical Puerto Rican Christmas time dessert. Something I learned with my mom, stuff I tweaked throughout the years, stuff I've learned on the online with different people, and I just put them all together and try to come up with something that works for me. I'm gonna ask you really quickly to please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. That way when I put up a video, you guys get it first. We're gonna get directly into this, and I just want to go ahead and start by telling you the ingredients we're gonna need. Number one, in here, and that's why I left it here for you guys to see, in water, I have soaking I have 1 cup of medium or short grain rice. I am using medium. And I have it soaking overnight. Now you can have this soaking for 8 hours, 6 to 8 hours. I prefer to do it overnight. It helps with the cooking process. So that's number one. Number two is that I'm going to be making a tea or like a little broth. So I have a cup of water. I have, I think it's 8 cinnamon sticks. I had in here 2 tablespoons or so of cloves. I'll pick those up in a minute. A teaspoon of kosher salt. And I have a piece of ginger. I left it whole, but I'll show you in a little bit. I'm just going to cut them into little pieces or little slices. I got to pick all these up now. Also, I have a cup of raisins that I've also been soaking for a few hours. And I'm going to just show you the difference really quickly. This is a regular raisin unsoaked, and a raisin that has been soaked, it becomes double its size or triple its size, and it becomes very plump. That is the reason why we soak them. I soak them in hot water at least a few hours. Also, we're going to be using a half of a cup of light brown sugar and a half of a cup of white sugar. I have 1 can of evaporated milk and 2 cans approximately of coconut water. I'm also going to, coconut milk, not water. I'm also going to be using the can of evaporated milk of water. Then I have a tablespoon, I'm going to actually say about a tablespoon and a half of vanilla extract. And I also have another 2 extra cinnamon sticks that I'm going to be using. So that's pretty much the ingredients we're going to be needing for this. Next, I'm just going to show you exactly what we're going to do. I'm also going to tell you how I'm going to show you how I'm going to chop up my ginger. Okay, so to start off, we're going to turn on our stove. And in here, we're going to add 1 cup of water, our cloves, our 8 or so, let me see, I'll count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cinnamon sticks. We're also going to add our ginger. What I did is that I just sliced them. I want them, you can chop them up even smaller. You want the ginger to release all the goodness that ginger has. I'm going to be moving that to the back burner in a minute, because I will be using this burner to make the rice. So we're gonna cook the tea. I'm gonna pass it to the back. We're gonna cook the tea for about, once it starts to boil, I'm gonna just give it a guess. We want it to cook for 5 minutes or so. And now we're just gonna get started with the rice pudding. So we're gonna start by heating up this pan, and I'm going to strain off camera, but I'm going to strain my rice just to get rid of all the impurities and whatnot. So I am going to start, this is heating up, and I'm going to start by adding my rice directly into it. This is a type of dish you got to constantly be stirring. So I'm adding my evaporated milk, and I'm going to add the 1 can of water from my evaporated milk. So 1 can. I'm also going to add my jeez, I'm looking for a spatula here. We're gonna add the can of coconut milk. It doesn't matter the brand, it's up to you. My brand should remain anonymous. They don't pay me for this, so 2 cans of coconut milk. And I'm gonna leave my spatula directly in there. I'm also gonna add, as of now, those 2 cinnamon sticks that I said that I have on the side. Now the point with this is we want to keep stirring because we don't want anything to stick to the bottom of the pot. So for now, we're just gonna go ahead and get this going. And once it starts to come to a boil, I'll reduce the temperature because I don't want the rice to scorch in the bottom. So that's what we're gonna do, and I'll be showing you that as we go, because this will take a little bit. You need to continue to cook this for a minute or so, for a little bit. In other words, you want the rice to be tender. But once our tea is ready, we're gonna strain the tea directly in here. But the tea's still boiling, so let's just continue with this. In the pot, I'm also gonna go ahead and hit it with our salt. Remember, even though this is a sweet dish, you know, it's the dessert, you want to always add a little bit of salt to counterbalance. I want to show you really quick what my tea is looking like. You see how it's changing color? We still want to leave it another 3 minutes or so. And I am stirring here because the minute that the rice starts to stick at the bottom, that rice could burn. You do not want anything to stick. So every few, come in and give it a quick stir. Okay, so really quickly right now, we're gonna grab our tea and we're gonna strain it in. Okay, so we are straining it in. You can grab some cheesecloth if you have it, and you can put the ingredients directly in so they can continue. What I am going to do is that I'm going to grab, without burning myself, a few of the ginger. So I'm gonna count them. I'm gonna go with 1, 2. I'm gonna go with 4 pieces of ginger. 3 and 4, and I'm gonna put them in there so that way it continues to release flavor and flavor my rice pudding. At this point, we just want to watch it and continue to cook while stirring. So if you guys see, it's cooking beautifully. It's been a while. It's been about maybe 15-20 minutes. Now at this point, I'm going to go ahead and add the raisins with the liquid that I have them soaking in. And I'm going to show you guys. And I'm going to continue to cook. It's at a low flame. It's at a medium low, or medium almost at low. You need to cook the rice until the rice is tender. If you squeeze it, the rice is super tender. I'm gonna go ahead and add my brown sugar. Remember, it's packed, so I packed it in there. So 1/2 cup of brown sugar, and I'm gonna go ahead and hit it with my 1/2 cup of white sugar. Now, the reason I add the sugar at the end is due to the fact that if you don't cook it at the end, you're gonna get a really dark rice because the sugar will start to caramelize, and I don't like it when it's dark. And a lot of times you'll end up with a harder rice and not cooked enough, So at this moment, I'm gonna cook it until that sugar is completely evaporated, and I will taste it just to see if I want more sugar or if that's perfect. But to me, usually this amount usually works. Oh my goodness. Oh God, this is amazing. Guys, you have no idea. I'm going to continue to cook this here now for about 5 minutes. And then after I'm done cooking that, I will be adding my vanilla extract, but not yet. We're gonna cook it for another 5 minutes, stirring at all times. So after it's been cooking now for, I don't know, if I said 5 minutes, I'm gonna say 10 complete minutes. When I add my vanilla, give it a stir. You have no idea how beautiful my house smells right now. Let me grab a ladle. I want to show you really quickly. Take a look at that. Remember, as it cools, it's going to thicken up some. So there's nothing sticking to the bottom. So you have all your rice cooked. Next, we simply plate and eat. I will be cooking this for right now. Before I serve myself, I'm going to cook it for another 3 minutes. Next, I'll show you that finished product. So here we have my arroz con dulce. I like it warm. You let it cold. Usually people like it chilled. I prefer it warm. You can eat it however you like. You can serve these in little ramekins, little cups, and give them away. Wrap them up. I added powdered cinnamon on top. You don't have to, but I did. And that's it. Simple, delicious. People will always want to eat more of it. And you can cook it a little longer if you want it less liquidy. I prefer it this way. Anyways, thanks for watching. Thanks for spending time with me here at my kitchen. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Please hit that thumbs up like button. Please, I appreciate it. And tell your friends about me. Anyways, thanks for watching. And I will see you guys on the next video. God bless you. Bye.